Hi, welcome everyone. Would love to know where you're joining us from in the chat. Today we are going to be exploring the capabilities of enhancing workplace connections and culture with a comprehensive look at the latest employee engagement and directory platform, GoProfiles by GoLinks. So we have a full agenda and not a lot of time, so we'll jump right in. Here's a quick review of the agenda. We'll start off with a round of introductions, do a little company overview, and then the introduction to GoProfiles, followed by a live demo. And to wrap things up today, we'll end with some Q&A. So joining us, we have two spectacular speakers. We've got Jorge Zamora, the founder and CEO of GoLinks, a Y Combinator-backed company that revolutionizes how employees find and share knowledge at work. He holds a master's in computer science from the University of Southern California with expertise in SaaS development and UX and UI. He's passionate about creating high-quality user experiences through impactful software. And Preetham Syamala, our technical product manager here at GoLinks. Preetham has a background in computer science and is a certified Scrum product owner. He currently leads the development of GoSearch and GoProfiles. So with that, I'm going to hand it over to you, Jorge, and we'll get kicked off.
Awesome. Thanks for the introduction, Emily. Yeah, I'm really excited about introing the GoLinks GoProfiles platform to everybody here. It's the first AI people platform for employees everywhere. We hear all the time that links and resources are really important to get your work done, but people are just as important. And with remote teams all over the world, hybrid teams being a thing now, and even fully in office environments where people are still in office but disconnected over multiple buildings, multiple states, it's really hard to feel connected. It's really hard to make remote workers, in-office workers, hybrid workers feel connected. And with the less connection, productivity sort of drops, right? You feel siloed. You're not recognized for your work. You're not able to find the people you need to be successful in your particular task or goal or initiative. It's a really big problem that a lot of companies struggle with. And I saw this firsthand at my time at Yahoo. When I was at Yahoo, we had built a similar profile tool internally. And when I was recruited to multiple companies, they were all building the exact same thing. So we decided to make it a SaaS version and now bring it to everyone else. You see here some of the logos. At Google, it's called MoMA. At Yahoo, it's called Backyard. At Twitter, it's called Birdhouse. Netflix and LinkedIn didn't have a specific name for it, but it was all a widely used tool by almost every single employee there. Again, finding the people that you need to be successful are just as important. And when you have a connected culture, when you're able to give recognition to people, when you're able to acknowledge someone for their hard work, it just sort of acts like a flywheel. People want to get these recognition badges. People want to feel heard and recognized in any environment they're in. And we're hopeful with the GoProfiles project that we're able to do this and bring the same power that these FANG cookies have had for years to every company out there with the SaaS version. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna hand this off to Preetham for a bit of the live demo.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks, Jorge. Thanks for that intro. Hi, everyone. Preetham here. Going to get started by sharing my screen. Okay, gonna hopefully assume everyone can see it, but welcome to GoProfiles. Gonna kick it off by looking at profile pages and profiles. This is mine, if that wasn't clear, but here to just start off, when you're looking at a profile, we contain all the information about someone, in their workplace. We've got obviously the basic information, name, job title, but we also have this little banner up top, location, right? Distributed teams, national companies, like whatever size or team structure. It's like important to know where someone is, where they're located. Are they in office? So start off, you have some basic information there. And then as you scroll through the profile, we have lots of different information. You've got details, stuff like my department, when I joined, Bravos over here, which is our peer recognition system. Going to dive into that more later on. But we have a bio section. We've got groups, skills and interests that everyone can customize, some languages, and achievements. So this bio field right here, companies can customize. We chose favorite movie, hobby, and go-to snack, but we've seen other approaches to this. Your achievements, all these badges here are customizable per company. So for us, we have like GoLinks Superstar, Lincoln Learn Presenters, like a little learning initiative that we have internally, and we've created achievements / badges for those. So completely customizable here. We've got Bravos. And lastly, you can even look at the team section. So I actually report to George here. And you can even get an entire company view as you click to view in the org chart. We do have that on GoProfiles. You can see our entire structure, look at Pat from our sales team, scroll down further. So you have this entire view of kind of company structure, where if you're looking for additional, information, whatnot, we have another way of representing how your company is distributed, and that's the map view. So over here is the employee map. As you can see, GoLinks, we're a little spread out across the country. I'm right here, Lynn, California. Me, George is there too, a couple of engineers. And this is really what we found super useful in distributed teams, is who lives near where I am. Like, we're a remote company. I recently moved to San Francisco. I immediately know that Oscar lives here. So we've actually connected, grabbed coffee, everything, and it's been great, right? And for a lot of people, you could just be visiting and immediately just from this. You can find it on their profile, you can go to the map, and even in the map, you can filter across different information. And just, maybe you're looking for specific salespeople because that's the team you're on, and you have all this information easy to access. So we've got map, we've also got a directory, org chart, just general way to, find information. And then lastly, our homepage is kind of like the starting page as well of GoProfiles. This is where everyone starts. You can see birthdays, anniversaries, just the events, all the activity that's happening within your company. So next up, I want to talk about peer recognition in GoProfiles. And that is through what we call our Bravo system. So it's, social public recognition within your company. Someone helps you out, someone, has just been exceptional. We usually give them Bravos. And this is like integrated with other communication tools like Slack, Teams. So we're going to demo all of that. I'm going to start off by giving George a Bravo here. And let's just say, George has been an amazing mentor. I've become the product manager, that I am today because of him. Right?
You're too nice, Preetham. You're too nice. You're too nice.
So you type out your message, and we have these badges, kind of what you saw on my profile, almost like Boy Scout badges, right? And you can select something from over here, or, kind of touching on our first AI feature within profiles, generate your own. I'm just going to ask the AI to figure out what Bravos make the most sense. Mighty Mentor. Okay, I think that's perfect right there. I'm just going to select that. I think I've got my message. Click next, review it one more time. Any typos, nothing there. And I'm going to give George a Bravo. And as that's happening, you can see this little summary. Some other people I can give a Bravo to. I can view it on Slack, or I can even share it to LinkedIn. So I don't know if anyone's seen this, but LinkedIn has like a kudos feature. And we've decided to build something better. So now you can give Bravos, share it directly to LinkedIn, share it with, your entire network. I'll tell everyone about how George is doing, or how George has helped me. So there's that piece, but I also want to show how it looks on Slack, and this also applies to Teams. So right here, straight in Slack, you can see that my Bravos sent here. We have everyone, in this channel, our entire recognition channel. We have like achievements sent, other Bravos, whatever it is, they show up here, and it's like great. People are always reacting to it, talking about it. People say thank you there as well, and it's like this whole fun aspect to it that we've seen with Bravos. And so that's just like the basic part. With recognition on profiles, you can get more complicated, customize it, and whatnot. And next feature I want to show, and just more along the theme of how do we create connections? Profiles, like you can import all your data, whatever it is. It's like there's no point if you can't really gain anything meaningful out of it. And that's where employee connections. Yeah, I've like recognized George, I can see his information, whatever it is. But there's this piece, I feel like, gaps of information at times. And we are trying to bridge that with generative AI. And I'm just going to show you an example. This is something that I've been thinking about lately, is like, who can help me learn Figma, right? I recently searched it. I'm going to just click this here. All right, who can help me learn Figma? I'm just going to put that out there. Let's see what profile says. Okay, so right there, I see a bunch of different people that can help me out. Kevin, our head of design, go to his profile. Okay, Kevin's in California, someone I can connect with. I look down and you can see that Kevin has skills in Figma. And so our AI is taking different data points and helps create connections with anyone in your company, essentially. So you can just ask stuff about who can help me with benefits, who can teach me powerlifting, or who's interested in powerlifting. Kevin and I talk a lot about F1. There's that aspect of it too. And it's more than just finding data. Like, this is great. I can see Kevin's skills and interests, but if I didn't know who Kevin was, and Kevin was the only person who knew Figma, AI can help out. And we believe, it's a great way to create those connections and so on. But with that, that's all I had to show today on GoProfiles. And Emily, I'm going to pass it back to you. And I believe we have questions to follow. Yeah, thanks, everyone.
Awesome. I know that I have a lot of questions, but I'm sure that the audience does as well. So we'll go ahead and get started with some Q&A. We do have a few questions that have come in from before, but want to know how does GoProfiles integrate with existing HR systems, and what benefits does this integration provide?
Yeah, I can take that question. So we have, integrations that plug in directly to all your HR systems. We use read-only permissions to grab general employee information. You can choose and customize it as well. So if you only want names pulled over and everything else is a blank slate, we can do that. Or you can sync everything, and Profiles is ready to go from the start. And what was the second part of that question again, Emily? Sorry. Was it?
No, you're fine. Just thinking about all the things. But what benefits really does the integration piece provide to, I guess, like maximize the tool?
Yeah, so I think with people data, the biggest problem is probably maintenance. You have tools and you're going to have to update it. People get promoted, people change locations, people have new skills and interests, whatever it is. So much data to update. And with an HRIS integration, you can have all of that automatically synced. So you don't have to worry, oh man, is this person's department correct? Or did their title change in time? With an HRIS integration, it's always synced. The maintenance is like near zero. And yeah, that's why we have it on profiles, and we think it's a huge value add.
Awesome. And then I know we've got a question here, but is there any calendar management for GoProfiles? So, example, say I found John, but I would like to try to set up a meeting with him. So I guess the question is, can you do that directly within the app, within, the tool itself? What does that look like? Or is there any future plans for that integration?
Yes, the future plan, we're talking weeks at most. I think Jason posted the question. Jason, we'll send you that product updates newsletter. We're getting a calendar. It's a great time that you bring it up. So yeah, we noticed that, you go to someone's profile, it's like, okay, I found this person, but like, okay, I want to connect. Now I need to go to their calendar and do all of this. It's like, no, we're just going to bring a calendar integration directly to profiles. So it's quick, easy. You can see how long they're free or how long they're busy. Maybe they're on PTO, whatever it is. We're bringing that calendar integration, and you'll be able to schedule meetings, with quick action buttons. So, yeah.
Can you follow up on that, Preetham? I think there's profiles everywhere. There's a profile on almost every tool. There's a profile within Google, with Microsoft, and they all sort of have different information or a little bit of information. And as an employee, as a user, you're trying to figure out what's the right information, what's the latest information, which one do I go to? That calendar one, our goal is to maybe minimize your usage of your calendar as much as possible. And if you're seeing that profile there of the person you want to connect with, you immediately see if they're availability for the day, and right there on the simple button, schedule some time with them and get that FaceTime or get that issue resolved directly from their profile without having to navigate anywhere else. So we're hopeful to bring all the profile data, make this a single profile data for enterprises everywhere, and help consolidate all the profile information to a single platform.
Awesome. I feel like that kind of is a good segue into this next question. But really with all of this data, all the stuff that we're ingesting, how does GoProfiles really ensure data privacy for and security for its users?
Yeah, it's really just those read permissions. Like, first of all, it starts at the permission levels of what data we're taking in, right? We're not trying to write anything to your HR systems. Those are the source of truth, and all the permissions, the way we build anything, is all read only. And then even after that, we ensure we only pull information that actually integrates and plugs into GoProfiles. So some integrations might pull like really sensitive information, but we completely avoid that and just try to go with bare minimum. What gets you the best experience and what's the minimum required for that? And that's how we built it. That just by default helps us have a secure system in general.
Yeah, and even follow up on that, even as an HR admin or an admin of the platform, you can decide what to show. You can decide what's synced. You can decide what's inputted by your employees. You have kind of complete control of the data your employees can see from that read-only data that we ingest as well. So it's a two-pronged approach.
Awesome. And then we've got another question here. So, really understanding that this is an HR tool, would love to know how GoProfiles really helps to like streamline different, HR task processes through its platform features. I think that kind of touching on like some of those birthday things or like the kudos or anniversaries, it seems like it's kind of doing the work for you in terms of bringing that up for the recognition piece.
Yeah, definitely. I think birthdays and anniversaries are such an important piece of like just being in the workplace, like a few special days that you have. And we believe that Profiles makes that piece, a very simple Slack or Teams integration, and everyone's being recognized for like these important dates. You also have the recognition side. We've noticed or we've heard that recognition sometimes happens in private, or like even someone's manager might not really know unless it's explicitly shared with them. But with Bravos, we feel like when people are performing well, when people are going above and beyond, like people are being recognized, visible to everyone, people are reacting. It kind of creates this culture of wanting to share recognition and really calling out when people do great things. So yeah, there's those two pieces of it. And then we also have like the groups feature. I think, another part of HR is just like helping employees stay connected, or, maybe different ERGs and whatnot. And with the groups feature, HR teams are probably able to represent those. People can come together, add information. You can find other people interested in certain aspects. And yeah, I think that would also be HR related. Yeah.
Awesome. I love that. And then, talking kind of through the recognition piece, obviously that's a huge part of culture, being able to recognize employees for their, achievements. But would love to know, like, can those recognitions actually be customized to fit different company values? So like seeing things through the lens of maybe, this company versus that company, they may have different company values that they actually want to recognize. Is there a customization piece to this?
Yeah, so companies can customize the recognition. We obviously have those achievement badges as well that, we really try to let your team, feel free to customize as you wish. We offer some base options to help make it a little easier, but then after that, like, you can really customize it, give those out, as you saw maybe in when I was sharing my screen on Slack, that our achievements are shared in channels, recognition is shared in channels. And yeah, it's definitely possible to do that, and it's one way we've already seen companies differentiate themselves within the basic offerings of profiles.
Yeah, we have a base achievements, right, that anybody can use, but I don't know if anyone missed on Preetham's profile. He had a custom achievement for our company called the Superstar Award. Preetham,
Oh.
right? Remember that one? Yeah. So Preetham was recognized as one of the superstars of the company, and that's something that we hold dearly to us. And it's on his profile as a custom achievement that we did, that he specifically earned. But every company has their own culture, their own things they want to recognize, their own things that are special to them. And we want to make sure we allow them to share that same culture on GoProfiles and have GoProfiles automate all that for them.
That's awesome. So to, kind of wrap some things up for the Q&A, would love to know if we can share or discuss any future developments or features that users can look forward to in GoProfiles that are, on the roadmap or coming soon. I feel like there's definitely so much in this space. So I'd love to know a little bit more about some of the future innovations that are to come.
Yeah, I think I can share maybe one major item on this roadmap, which is cash rewards for Bravos. So we're looking to expand the functionality of social recognition with Bravos. We're looking to implement gift card systems, Amazon Business, like swag, charity donations. So along with your Bravos, you can also get points towards these different redemption pieces. We've seen that, different company cultures want social recognition or cash rewards, and you'll be able to customize it to however you want. If you want Bravos without the points, you'll have that. But if cash rewards is something that is interesting to you, it's something very much slated in our roadmap. And yeah, that's probably one big item to look out for.
We also have that calendar view in the profile coming up in a few weeks. But yeah, I think our best ideas come from people using our platform. Every company has their specific culture, their specific setup that we're constantly learning from. And I think the goal of our platform is to help automate all of that and to improve cultures of companies everywhere. You'd be amazed on what happens when people get recognized consistently, where people get allocated for things that they're doing, and when that's shared across the company for other people to see. People start seeking these, people start going above and beyond, and as a result, you have a better company, you have better connections, and everyone just is way more efficient. So we're really excited to get this to everybody's hands, and the AI aspect on top of it is just going to minimize so many questions asked to HR. It's going to just minimize trying to find the right people that anyone needs at any one given time to, again, do their particular project really efficiently, to find that one thing that they need done from a specific person, or to get trained on Figma. Yes, Preetham has someone to reach out to get to level up on Figma. But yeah, we're hopeful GoProfile is going to be the source of truth for your employee data, and the source of truth for employees to use going forward.
I love that. And I definitely learned something new in the Q&A session. So just wanted to take a moment to really, thank everyone for joining us today. And if you would like to learn more about GoProfiles or any of the tools in our productivity suite, GoLinks or GoSearch, I am posting a link in the chat right now. If you want to navigate to that link, fill out the form. One of our sales team members will reach out to you, and we can get you set up with either, a more in-depth demo, or if you just have some questions, we can answer those. So again, thank you so much for your time today. I'm so glad that you were here to, kind of see the launch of GoProfiles, get the demo, see it firsthand before a lot of other people have the opportunity to see it. So yeah, if there's any other questions, let me know. Click the link in the chat, and we will see you next time.
Thanks, Emma, for putting this on. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.